Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of Stephanie's Stamp Pad where we get together in my craft room at home and make a card. Today's card is all about partying and look how fun this is. It's a party and look how cute that flamingo is, and we can open it up and write our message or maybe even our invitation to a party. Wouldn't that be fun? Now the best part about this card is how easy it is to make. Let me share it with you. The first thing you're going to need is the die. It's a party. It's one of the drop-in dies 2.0 that I designed for Sizzix. We're also going to be using the Flamingo stamp set. It's called Flamingo to Stamp. And some markers. And I think that's just about it. Are you ready? Oh, and I do realize we need the die also for the Flamingo dies. The Flamingo dies. We're ready to go. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to get our piece of cardstock for our card base. As you know, I always like to start with the card base. So I'm laying this piece of cardstock down, and I'm going to lay this die down here just like that, and then I'm going to lay this die down just like this. And what I want to do is I want to line up these two pieces here. So in between here, I am making an imaginary line in my mind so these two line up. I don't want it to be like this, because that's not lined up, right? I want it to be just like that. Line it up just like that so you can see an imaginary line going straight on the inside. We're gonna lay that down and then we're gonna run this through just like that. And guess what? The best part about this is it's gonna create an A2 size card without the A2 size price, because we did a little bit of work. We lined those up. That's doing a little bit of work and that saved us 10 bucks. Isn't that fantastic? So now what we're gonna do is we have our card base. Bring it over here so you can see it. And we're gonna have two little chads. We're gonna have a little chad here and a little chad here. We're gonna pull that apart, just like that. And then if that bothers you, you can just rub it with your fingernail and it goes away. Now we're gonna fold it on the score line that the die created for us. And look at that, I have my A2 size card. Almost done. Isn't that fantastic? So now we get to decorate it. What we're gonna do is we are going to die cut It's a Party. Now, of course, I'm using the Sizzix adhesive, and so I've already added adhesive to the back. I'm gonna lay that down, lay that down. Now I also need to die cut some balloons. So I'm going to lay down these, and I've already die cut a whole bunch with the adhesive on the back, but I'm gonna show you what this looks like. So we're just gonna lay those down there, and then we're gonna run all those through. So let's grab a cutting pad and get that lined up a little bit better. There we go. And then what we're gonna do is we are going to die cut our, we're going to stamp our little flamingo. Now I'm using the smaller flamingo that's in this set, just a heads up. So now I have the It's a Party. Look how cute that is. And we can go ahead and just add that right now to this if we want, since it's already die cut. And look at that, look how nice it is. Can you imagine trying to add adhesive to the back of this? Ooh, that would be awful. It's so nice to have that adhesive already on it. We can just peel this up. It's already a sticker. Peel that all up, and let's grab this and add our It's a Party right there. See how it lines up perfectly? We've done all the hard work for you. You just get to have fun. Now, I've also die cut or cut, either way, one of these layers just to add on the inside. You could also use our stitched rectangle dies if you wanted to line that up. And now we're going to add some of our balloons. And look at how cute these little balloons are. So I have a whole bunch of these cut. Now you can add as many balloons as you want. I just have a few, and sometimes you need to get the little poker. Got to poke those babies out. There, and here's another one. Now some of these we can pop up, some we don't need to. So let's just add one here. Look how cute they layer on there, just perfectly. And, ooh, I like these. And we're gonna add one here. And you just get to play with these and have fun. You can do any way you want. You can pop some up if you want. You can ink these if you want to. You can change the colors. Whatever you want to make it yours. There, and we're going to add another one there. See how fun it is when they have the adhesive on the back already? You don't have to worry about all those little pieces. And let's get a striped one. So we're just going to add a whole bunch of balloons to this. There we go, there's another one. Now you'll notice some have the little cutout on them and some don't. So you get to mix and match, or maybe you prefer one over the other. It's up to you. And we're going to add that one there. Just going to layer these a little bit. Add this one there. And one more, one more, one more. Peel it up. Whoops. Whoops. Huh. There we go. And we're going to add that one there. And then we're going to stamp our flamingo. So we're going to ink this guy up. Now, again, I'm using the smaller flamingo. We're going to stamp. There we go. And then I've already die cut my little guy, and I've colored in his legs. So then what we're going to do is we're going to finish coloring him. And you can do this any way you want. You can use any inks you want. You can use any pens you want. I just like to use ours because I know ours are going to match our paper and our ink colors, and everything goes together, and I really like that. So we're just going to do this. And now there's no wrong way to color. I know that there's fancy markers out there, but trust me when I tell you that no one is going to know if you use $20 marker sets or $500 marker sets, okay? The people you give this to are just going to be so happy that you made something for them, they aren't going to care. So let's outline that just a little bit more. Look how fun that is, okay? Now, we want to color the little beak a little. Let's use another color. Look how cute this little guy is. Now, we're going to pop him up a little bit because that makes it a little bit more exciting. And I am using our adhesive foam sheets because that way I can decide how big or how small that foam square is, or foam rectangle, or whatever shape I want. Also, use your scraps of this. So when you're actually making your shaker cards, save all the extra pieces and use those to pop these little guys up, because it doesn't matter what shape it is. So we're going to add one more. How fast and easy is this card, right? It's like a 5-minute card. So now we're going to add this. And let's make sure, I want to make sure I do this. Okay, right over the T. There we go. And look at how cute that is. It's a party. You can open that up and write your little message. How fun is that? Thank you so much for joining me for a party. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.